Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you may already know, it's Urbany Finesse. Oh my god! So on today's video, I want to talk to you guys on the final steps that I took on finishing my dress, my wedding dress. By now you've already seen the final results. So yeah, but there's a bit of a gap between my last video and the final results. So I'm just here to bridge that gap and make sure that I inform everyone of the things that I did to get the dress done and looking beautiful the way it came out. I was so happy. I'm gonna put in videos to show you how happy I was when I finally cracked the code on how to get the panels in the right style and design. Yeah, so let's jump right into it. So first of all, just a quick recap. On my last video, I showed you guys how I cut the pieces, the front, the back, and how I cut the panels as well. But then, we put the panels together. We had the interface, we had the lining, we had the felt. I had the felt as well in it, and you saw how the whole thing just messed up. Like it wasn't even close to what we wanted on the panels. So I'm gonna put a picture there so that you can if you can remember. So we had to take it all out, and I had to start all over again in terms of the panels to see how we can make it work. I know I keep saying we because my friends had to jump in. I had Shaman and Mary and a few of my friends come around to help me with the design, the sewing, the taking it all out and putting it all back together. So yes, how did I get my panels to look the shape I wanted it to look? One thing I would say though is you definitely need the boning. I had to buy the boning and put that into my design because I didn't want to include the boning in the panels because I just felt like some of the panels I've seen on other designs, when I see the boning, like it kind of shows through the fabric, and I just didn't want that. But after watching so many videos, me and my friends, we were like all over YouTube trying to figure out how to get the panels to look the shape we wanted to without the bones, and it turned out that was it's probably possible, but that was the only solution that I had basically. So I had to include my boning in my design strategy, and yeah, that was the key. So basically I'm just gonna include a video here somewhere around this section just to show you how just a quick illustration of how I got the shape to form. So what I did was I cut 12 panels of a white mesh fabric, and then on each panel I sewed boning onto the panels, just basically the way you're gonna see it in this video. So I had like 5 panels going through horizontally on the mesh fabric. So when I did that, then I did that on all 12 panels, on all 12 mesh fabrics that I cut, and then I sewed everything together. So basically you're kind of like making your own petticoat underneath. But I still had to wear the petticoat that I bought anyways inside because it wasn't full enough. I didn't get the full effect that I needed. But yes, the trick was basically for me to sew the boning onto the mesh in the 5 layers as you can see in the video, and include that, like sew that with the Duchess satin fabric on each panel, and then I join all the panels together, and that's how I got the shape that I want. If I didn't do that, I probably would have not been able to complete my dress. But anyways, here we are now. Dress is completed, wedding is done, and we are married. So on to the next thing. What I'm gonna do, however, because I just said I gave a quick video on how I completed the dress and the design, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna include videos that I took, had the first time I wore the dress, how happy I was, and the wedding day, some of the videos that I took on the wedding day basically, so you guys can see the full dress and the full effect and all of that. If you have any ideas or suggestions on how you to get the panels without using the boning, please drop it in the comment. If you need any more clarification, do let me know. I'm really happy to explain more, but I just wanted to do a quick video just to explain how I got my dress to the design that I want, and the secret behind it all was just the boning and the mesh fabric, and that made all the difference. Hey guys, just a little update on the dress. So after the other mistake that I did, I took out the dresses, I took out the panels, and I decided to use what's it called now? I decided to use the boning to form the curves on the panels, and as you can see, that is coming out really well. It's way better than what I had before, and I'm so happy now. Just a few adjustments here and there and it will be all good, but I'm so happy with the outcome now. It was such a disaster the last time and I wasn't happy at all, but yeah, I'm running out of space for this dress.
This is so beautiful.
Quick dance. You take it a bit slow. Yeah, right there.
So guys, that concludes the series on making my wedding dress. I hope you've enjoyed the journey. I'm so glad I was able to bring you with me during this whole process, during this whole journey. It's been amazing. I'm so proud of myself that I could even think of doing my wedding dress and actually go ahead and execute my plans. Like, I've learned so much through this whole process, so my sewing skills is way better than what it was before I started this journey, because I had to up my game, because we don't want any flaws. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to God Almighty for everything. Everything went well. The wedding, everything went absolutely well. My friends, my family, I love you guys so much, and I just want to say thank you. My husband as well, you're amazing. So I will be starting a new series with my husband as well. He's going to be joining in some of my videos. Some of them will just be sewing stuff, sewing designs, brands, lifestyle, culture, heritage, hair, and things like that. So that's the plan I have going forward on this channel. So stay tuned, and if you want us to connect, you can check me out on Instagram on Ebony's Fashion, and I am on TikTok as well as Fashion Speak. Thank you again for tuning in, and once again, my name is Ebony. Well, this is Ebony Finesse channel. Thank you. Bye guys.